Hi Taurus, welcome to Karma Light Readings. I am Karma. This is Taurus's August 2019 reading. If you are new here, please make sure that you subscribe and like my video. If you are returning, thank you. I appreciate your support so much. Please make sure you subscribe. I have a link in the description to my Etsy page if you're interested in a personal reading, as well as a link to my social media, Instagram and Facebook, and I would love to be your social media homie. All right, let's get started. I am a Taurus too. I know I say this every Taurus video, but I can't say it enough. I'm a Taurus too. So let's go ahead and get started. This is August 2019 for Taurus. So there's a situation that Spirit is saying you need to accept it for what it is. Accept the situation for what it is. Try to see it from a place of love, Taurus, okay? I know that that's really hard to do sometimes, and I know that, but they really want you to look at this situation as a deep soul learning experience, okay? That there was something to learn from this about yourself, not learning about somebody else, but learning about yourself, okay? This is Taurus. I feel like you've been having a lot of prayers or questions right now in your head, Taurus, about love, okay? But Spirit is saying you're asking the wrong questions. I think that you're asking more, some of you, not all of you, but some of you are asking more about the externals of your love life, like, am I worthy? Why don't I have a true love? Why do I keep getting treated like this? And the Spirit is saying that, you know, you really want to accept and enjoy a romance that you have never experienced before. So what they're doing is they're triggering a reawakening. That was my Barbara Walters impression. A reawakening of romance. And I make myself laugh. But I have law of attraction, and be honest with yourself. So let me tell you what I'm getting. I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, you need to work on your inside, on your inner self, and loving yourself before the external love life is going to come to you, okay? They're telling you to pay very careful attention to your thoughts right now. Every thought that we have pays immediate dividends into our future, okay? Or into our reality is what I should say. So choose your thoughts wisely is what I'm hearing. Understand that if you are continuously focusing on the lack of something, or, you know, the negative aspect of what happened to you, you're actually continually drawing that into your life, okay? And so they're asking you to fall back in love with yourself. That's literally what I'm hearing. Fall in love with yourself the way that you want to be loved. Fall in love with yourself the way that you want to love somebody else. And when you do that, and when you're, those are my neighbor's dogs and I apologize, but when you do that, and when you change the way that you're seeing things and thinking, okay, you're no longer focusing on the lack, and you're realizing, this is great, I have myself, I'm so happy. You're going to draw in more of that type of energy to your life, and people who are in that same vibration, okay? Spirit is telling you to please be honest with yourself. You need to look into your heart, and you're going to know the truth about a specific situation, Taurus. I think that what you are portraying to everybody else about how you feel about something is not actually how you really feel, okay? So we have a fork in the road here in August, a change in direction. So really, this is why it's important for you to go through this self-love and kind of setting yourself up stably, and changing your thought process, because you are experiencing a lot of changes, and you're noticing a lot of people kind of falling off. You're noticing that things that you used to be really excited about, you're no longer excited about. You want something different. You're looking for something bigger, something newer, and something better. That's the feeling that I'm getting from you. Sorry, it is so hot in here. We're having a heat wave. So I have my little washcloth. But they're telling you to just take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, Taurus. And let these changes occur. I think that you're at a fork in the road and you really want to go left, but you're trying to bring something from the right with you. Does that make sense? Like, for you to elevate, Taurus, things are going to have to get left behind this month. And I see some big things coming that are, look at this. Right when I say big things coming, Taurus, Spirit flies out life purpose. You are on the path to your life purpose, and I think that most of you know that. A lot of you know that right now. This is a really big time for you. The purpose of your life is to serve others and to find, because that's going to bring you the greatest joy, and it's to serve and bring joy to others no matter what you do. Spirit is saying stop focusing on finding out exactly what your purpose is, Taurus. Instead, just focus upon serving with a purpose, and then your life purpose will just come to you, okay? But that this new direction that you're taking this month is going to be very beneficial, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of relief, a lot of happiness, a lot of that feeling of like, oh, finally. Okay, but I see and feel a little bit of disappointment. And I think that that's just the knowing that you might have to leave some things behind. Some people and some situations aren't going to get to go on this ride with you, and that can be really heartbreaking sometimes. So let's see what else Spirit has. There's an area in your life that is very stagnant, okay? All right, Taurus, so now we're getting real. Thanks. Why do you do this? So it's about a child or children, Taurus, okay? Again, let's go back to the beginning when we talked about connecting with your inner self. I do feel like this could have a lot to do with your inner child as well, okay? Your inner child as well. So there's an area in your life regarding a child, Taurus, that is stagnant. Could be your own child, your own children, children within your family that you are around and in their life. It could also be your inner child. It's stagnant. It needs to have fresh air, and it needs to be revitalized. That connection needs to be revitalized. If you have your own children, Taurus, understand that connecting and playing and focusing on that relationship and making it stronger and safer and less up here and more even keel, you're going to heal your inner child at the same time. So that's kind of like a two for one for those of you that have children. For those of you that don't have children, Spirit is calling you to pay attention to your own inner child. You need to do something that sings to your soul. What was something that you really liked to do when you were a young child? For me, I was an only child. And although I loved having friends and playing with friends, I was actually the most peaceful and content playing by myself, because I was never really by myself, if that makes sense. I always felt like I had so many people or energy there. And one of my favorite things to do as a child was to be outside. I grew up in Michigan. I no longer live there, but I grew up in Michigan. So the summer times I was always outside. So swimming and laying in the grass and just staring at the sky for long periods of time, that is what connects me to myself. And that is what's very healing for me, for my inner child. And it could be different for all of you, but understand that you're also an earth sign. And so I feel like I'm a Taurus and I'm an earth sign, and I feel like it makes sense that for me, that connection is outside by connecting to nature, by connecting to earth. And it might be the same for some of you as well. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. But there is a relationship with children or your inner child that needs to be addressed, that's going to help you in this new path and this change of direction that you are going through this month. All right, let's use Work Your Light, Spirit. What messages do we have for Taurus for August 2019? This is for my Taurus. Again, you are at the beginning of a whole new life. We have birthing a new age. You are birthing new creations. You're dreaming a whole new world into being. This is just Spirit letting you know that you are on the right path and to continue to have faith. Continue to have faith in what you're doing and who you are. Do not doubt yourself. Okay, what did we get next? Yeah. As I say, do not doubt yourself. The card that comes out is don't dim to fit in. Are you dimming your light anywhere to fit in? Okay, and this is coming in with change in direction, where I said to you earlier that people and situations might kind of be falling off, and you might be okay with that right now, Taurus, because I feel like you're really realizing that they need to fall off because it's not for me anymore. And so Spirit is saying, don't you dare dim your light to fit in anywhere. If you have to dim your light, then you should not be in that situation and you shouldn't be around those people. And then we also have counsel of light. So understanding that the divine is involved in this. You have help from the other side in the subtle realms. And what I mean by the subtle realms are the ones that are still here on earth. Okay, we call them keepers of the earth. And that spirit that's designated to be here, we call it the other side. They're here on earth, just in another dimension, so we can't see them, but they're actively here helping us. And that's the Council of Light is orchestrating this for you and really trying to push and help guide you along to where you need to go. And if you are open to that, you will see the synchronicities and the signs that they're giving you, and that's going to help you on your journey. I think a lot of you right now we have break the chain. So what this is letting me know is a lot of you Tauruses right now, or Taurians, I'm sorry, are really focusing on healing and rewriting your future. You're noticing the cycles and patterns within not only your life, but your family as a whole. You're noticing repetitive things happening throughout the generations, and you are breaking that pattern because you're stopping it with you, and you're rewriting the future for your family, for your children and your children's children. Okay, and sometimes that can be some really hard work. A lot of people don't realize that, but that's a lot of hard work, but that's okay, because what you're doing is helping your family as a whole. And I feel like once you realize that that's part of your soul mission, that's okay. That's exciting. It's part of why you're here, and it's what you chose to do. Okay? Let's see what else. What other messages does Spirit have? A lot. Apparently, I was only looking for 2 or 3, but I'm going to go ahead and read all these that came out. So we have the crumbling. This is the Tower card in Tarot. So the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Because you're going through a huge Tower moment here. You're going through a huge Tower moment here. Big changes are coming, okay? Big changes are coming, and Spirit is saying you've got to let go of some things, Taurus. They're not going to be able to come with you to this new place, okay? They're not going to be able to come with you, or the situation, not they, but whatever it is. Understand that right now you really need to focus on aligning your life and aligning yourself with your vibration of who you truly are, and that you need to know what is no longer in alignment with you. Focus on that. What no longer is singing to me and matches who I am. Cut the cord. And that's literally the next card, and I wasn't even paying attention. Protection and align your life. So like this. I'm like holding them the wrong way. So you need to call back your power. I don't know if any of you are doing this. Some of you might. I know I do it every night when I lay down and close my eyes. I call back my power, and I cut the cords with every person that I had interactions with that day, even if I don't know their name. And sometimes if I go into a building, I'll just say, you know, Spirit, I don't know everybody that was in there, but any energy that doesn't belong to me when I went into this building, I am releasing it and cutting the cord. I do it every single night. And Spirit is saying it's very important, Taurus, for you to do that, to be setting proper boundaries, to align your life right now, call back your power, cut cords, call back fragments of your energy and soul that might be stuck with other people that you've had relations with. And you need to get grounded. You are highly sensitive. You are an earth sign, so they're calling you to connect with nature, which I just said to you a few minutes ago. So how funny is this? Because it literally says connect with nature. So please understand that you are an earth sign. You are of the earth, okay? Just simply sitting outside and feeling the air on your skin and the sun sinking into your skin and breathing that in is healing for an earth sign. It's healing for all of us, but even more so for an earth sign. So it's very important for you to connect right now. Know that being sensitive is not something to be ashamed of. You are an empath. You're very sensitive to other people's energy, and it's very important that you set up proper boundaries and protect yourself this month. You have really amazing big things coming, because I'm seeing the Tower here twice, change in direction and the crumbling. So you're something is ending and something fabulous is about to begin, but Spirit is saying, but we need you to do this. If you can do this, then we're going to give you that big thing, because it's here. So let's see, Spirit, what messages do we have? So the first card that came out. Okay. So I have the 6 of Cups and I have the 10 of Cups sideways. I think I've said this to you guys before in previous readings. I do read sideways cards. They do have a meaning for me. So 6 of Cups, nostalgia, a childhood relationship. Again, this could be your inner child that's needing to be healed and loved. It could also be a past love or connection, okay? But I have the 10 of Cups sideways because there's some sort of separation with this 6 of Cups connection, okay? This could be a water sign. It could be yourself. Why was it like that? So just understand that you're feeling very incomplete, or you're feeling like you're lost from somebody and you want them back. It could be yourself. That's why they're talking about soul retrieval and calling back your power. But I'm getting I think for some of you this is going to pertain to a person, but Spirit is saying that's why this is sideways. They want you to separate yourself from an outer source and let this be your inner child, so that you can get the promise and the abundance, because this is on its way. It's sideways right now because they need you to really check in with yourself and get in alignment, cut the cords, and connect. Spirit, can we have a few more? It's the 5 of Cups in reverse. So a lot of deep contemplation, but it's really letting me know that backseat, your love life, external love life needs to take a back seat. It's time for a break, okay? It's time for Taurus to be Taurus. Taurus, just be on your own right now. You don't need anybody coming in, dimming your light, okay? This came out sideways too, because somebody, I feel like they're telling you to really trust in this renewal. Trust in this process. I feel like you've been through a lot of pain, okay? A lot of conflict before, and so Spirit is having this card come through sideways because they're saying that all of that, trust in it and wash it out so that you can renew yourself, because it's worth it. It's supposed to happen. Somebody, you're going to be traveling, I feel like, in August, Taurus. I see travel here. I see travel. I feel like somebody's going to be coming forward, somebody that you, could be somebody traveling to you. Wow, yeah. So somebody is coming forward and they're going to be offering you something, like some sort of forgiveness, some sort of peace offering, olive branch, and you're feeling very stuck, okay? You're feeling very stuck and you're wanting it to end. You're feeling like, I think I just want it to end. I think I just want to cut the cords. And when you do that, this is the card that came out. So renewal, coming into yourself, overflowing abundance of love and peace. Very spiritual time for you, very spiritual cleansing time for you. I think, Taurus, you'll be really coming into your gifts and your inner knowing and knowing who you are this month. What else do we have? Travel. Again, you are going to be doing a lot of traveling. You're going to be doing a lot of, you know, maybe somewhere by water. I'm not sure, but you are doing traveling. So you won't really be around much in August for anything but yourself. So I feel like this is a perfect time for all of this healing and moving forward, Taurus. This is all that I'm getting from Spirit today for you, Taurus, but I think that this was a beautiful reading. Again, this is your August 2019 reading. Please stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. I will be doing a few weekly readings for August as well. Thank you.